want to thank everyone who is involved in today's event for highlighting the role that finance must play in delivering the goals of the Paris Agreement. As we all know, businesses and investors in every part of the world are taking bold action to fight climate change for a very simple reason, and that is, it is in their best interest. Energy efficiency, as we know, saves money. Clean energy is today cheaper than coal. And fighting climate change is a great recruiting strategy because talented people want to work for companies that are helping to build a bright future for themselves and for their customers and for the world. And many companies, as you know, are going 100% clean energy, and that includes Bloomberg. I think at the moment we generate 70% of our own electricity, but we're heading towards 100%. And there are plenty of other American companies pledged to do the same thing. I saw Google is pledged to do that. Google, you should know, is the largest user of energy in the United States because of all of their computers. They may be efficient, but they have a lot of them. And the fact that they're doing this is a help and a good role model, I think, for the rest of us. At the same time, businesses and investors want to reduce the risks that they face from climate change. And that's the goal of the Task Force on Climate-Related Financial Disclosures, which I've been honored to lead for the last 2 years at the request of Financial Stability Board Chair Mark Carney. Now, we're working to help companies more accurately measure risks and opportunities posed by climate change. And the more transparent markets become, the stronger and more stable our economies will be, and the more investment will flow to climate-related projects. Capitalism is a wonderful thing. If somebody down the street is doing a better job than you in terms of helping all of us, then there's a lot of pressure on you to go ahead and do even better. And that's the direction we want everybody to go. To make all of this possible, we just released a set of voluntary disclosure recommendations this past June, and now we're working to help companies adopt them. And I'm glad to say that the response has been very enthusiastic. And the recent decision by France and Sweden to officially endorse the recommendations, I think, is an important step that sends a powerful signal to other countries. So I do want to thank those two countries for their bold leadership on green finance and give a special thanks to Minister Le Maire and Minister Bolland, who will speak in a moment. Tomorrow, as you know, at One Planet Summit, organized by President Macron, our task force will announce new steps to help more companies adopt their recommendations, and the President deserves a lot of credit for making finance the focus of this summit. And as Ministers Le Maire and Bolland understand well, highlighting the economic importance of climate change and knocking down barriers to investment are critical to speeding progress towards our Paris goals. I'm happy to say that America is over half the way towards its 2025 commitment. We have been closing coal-fired power plants, and since our president was elected about a year ago, we've been closing coal-fired power plants at a faster rate than we did before he got elected. So I guess we should say thank you to President Trump for all the help. And I wanted to thank all of you for helping us do all of that. All the best.